Hey friends, it's Kiki with myblacklemonade.com, and you know what this is. It's Conversations with the Culture, and I'm so excited to have a special guest joining me today. Another amazing entrepreneur doing big, big things. And I'm going to welcome to the set, Miss Tanita Mitchell. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be talking to you, girl, because your business, when it came across myblacklemonade.com, it was something definitely out of the box, something I've never known anyone else to do. So I'm so excited to have you on the show today. How are you?
I am doing fantastic, and thank you for inviting me on My Black Lemonade. I love you ladies' platform. I love it.
It's amazing. All shouts out to my girl Natasha. She's the queen behind this whole thing. But your business, Afropolitan, like the name itself is just different. So tell everybody, what is Afropolitan?
Okay, so Afropolitan is actually a business that creates custom design dog collars and dog bandanas. And Afropolitan is kind of like a society of paws, dogs, and I'm going to include cats soon in my line, that wears funky Ankara African prints. And so, yes. So on one of my first trips to Ghana, I was just so in love with the prints, seeing the beautiful people wear the prints, and going into one of the markets, and I was just like, I gotta have some of these prints. Yes. And prior to Afropolitan, I had started a dog walking business here on the South Side, and to fill a need, because not many dog walking services wanted to service clients on the South Side. So that was pre-pandemic, and I started to notice that some of the walking clients that I had, their collars really wasn't up to par. They were kind of irritating their skin. So when I was walking through the market, I said, this would be perfect to make some really cool, funky collars, dog collars with these prints, and just see this bold, colorful, vibrant puppy walking down the street with it on. So that's how, Afropolitan was birthed.
So you talk about starting your business on the South Side. So you're from Chicago, South Side of Chicago?
Well, I live on the South Side of Chicago. I live in the Kenwood High Park area. So my first business, my first dog walking business, serviced High Park, Woodlawn, South Shore area. So yeah, I live on the South Side of Chicago, but I'm actually from the South, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Southern girl in the city. We love it.
Very much so.
You talk about that trip to Ghana where you originally got inspired, to make these, use these fabrics and such. I love when I see African prints and I see queens wearing them and walking around with them. I would never think that the dog, needs to be just as fashionable. So
absolutely. There is a whole industry that needs Afropolitan. So I don't know if you've seen really, really cool hip dogs that wear the dog bandanas and dog collars. And so I just wanted to put a little spin into the industry.
I love it. It's so outside of the box. And even just thinking of something like that, as an entrepreneur, what really inspired you to take your idea after walking the dogs to the next level and create an entire business?
Well, the whole main goal for me is freedom, right? Being an entrepreneur allows me to be free. It allows me to travel. It allows me to explore. It allows me to create opportunities for other people. And so I am a lover of dogs. I am a lover of people. I love helping people. Yeah. And so I didn't quite know that there was going to be a pandemic. So before, my business was servicing clients and walking their dogs. So I didn't know that it was, it would affect me. But with this in mind, this is another way that I can help dog owners, educate them on things that they could use for their pups, in safe collars to use that won't really irritate the dogs or harm the dogs, because there are some collars out there that are not really fit to be worn on your dog.
And that's a good point that you bring up, because I see a lot of people out with their dogs and the dog got on like a whole outfit. Like the dog, and to me, the dog look uncomfortable. Like, I don't, I think it's one thing to have cute little pieces on the dog, but like full-fledged outfits, hair dye, all type of stuff. What are your thoughts on that type of thing?
Well, let me tell you, it is a whole phenomenon. Like there are conferences with well-known dogs that are like stars. There's a whole nother world out there. There are some that have 3 million followers, 1 million followers, just wearing clothing. Now, I have a Bernedoodle, and he's too big to wear those things, but he does like to wear a bandana. So, I see it a lot with the smaller animals, and people just love to just kind of douse up their pup with a whole entire outfit, which I think is cute, because nowadays we're not really, our puppies, our dogs are our babies.
Yes.
People are like, this is my baby. Let me just make sure that they are looking good.
Now, you bring up, when you say your dog, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a Bernedoodle. It's a Bernese Mountain Dog mixed with a poodle.
Okay.
He kind of looks like, his name is Zulu.
Okay.
His name is Zulu.
Got it. Okay. So Zulu, did you get Zulu when you came to Chicago, or where did you live before Chicago? Because you're from the South, but...
I am from the South. I am from North Carolina, actually. I am from the hometown of, you've heard of J. Cole. He's actually put us on the map. So I am from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And so I was there as a formal educator. I taught science middle school students, and then I got the opportunity to come up here and do informal science education in a museum. And I just, my love for entrepreneurship and just understanding what's happening and wanting to always, look for ways to find freedom in what I want to do and where I want to go. I just said, hey, this is the next thing. Let me not dabble, but let me go ahead and get into the waters.
Yes.
I chose the pet industry because, it's not going anywhere. People, I noticed that Chicago has a whole lot of pets.
Oh, we love our pets here. We love our pets in Chicago. Yes.
That's it. So,
so you started a business in a pandemic? Like, a lot of people were shutting down, businesses, and what was that challenge like?
Oh, crazy town, right? That is so crazy. I had no clue. So I returned from Ghana in January of 2020 with my first collection of pieces. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Wow. As I was going through my prototype phase, and I had a few dog parents that were just really supportive and allowed me to just send them dog collars, bandanas, and I get good feedback. By the time it was time for me to launch, the pandemic hit, but I still decided to launch. Yeah. I had to go through with that. So it has been really, really, it was really, really challenging. Yeah. But one of the things that I appreciate is that I'm able to build a community, a community of people. And now, there's stigmas on Black people being dog owners that we really can't take care of dogs, that we're not fit to be good dog owners. So it's so good to connect with the community, and we kind of rally around each other and support each other. There are awesome dog professionals, awesome dog parents that shares tips. And so I was able to kind of build this community of not only professionals but clients that really were excited, to get a hold of the collars and the bandanas, and they put them, they purchase them, put the bandanas, the collars on them, something different, because you won't see them in like a Target or a Walmart, like the
not
typical blue and pink. You won't see these.
Yeah, no. These fashions, these. Well, you're right. We hope for that, absolutely. But your fashions are something different. It's so unique. I hear you reference your trip to Ghana, and it seems like you went right before the pandemic started, which is great.
Yes.
So what was your purpose of going there? Did you just go on a vacation, or were you down there to gain inspiration? Tell me about that trip.
Well, so I love traveling. So one of my main reasons was just to go back to the motherland, just to go back to Ghana. All my life I knew that with the historical aspect of it, there are actually 3 slave castles, and the Cape Coast Castle is located in Ghana, and that is actually the castle that took enslaved Africans to America. And so that was one of my bucket lists, one of my things that I wanted to definitely do, go and see and be a part of, and just to kind of return home and see what home is like, and be with the people, and understand why I like to laugh a lot, why I like good food and good loud music. I said, oh man, this, I am home because this is who we are.
Yes.
So that was one of my things. And I also got the opportunity to get some custom pieces made, which I never ever had a tailor. I had a tailor came and measured me, and I got a few dresses and kimonos, shirts. I was just like, whoa, this is a whole thing, like having a tailor, getting tailor fit, wearing these really nice, comfortable, vibrant prints.
Yes.
I mean, I was hooked.
Clearly, you came home and made a whole brand out of it.
Yes, yes.
Talk about getting inspiration from your roots. I mean, that's inspiration in itself. So tell everybody a little bit about Afropolitan, and like, how can they shop with you? How does that work?
Well, I'll tell you, Afropolitan has a website. Okay. So I have my own website, www.afropolitan.com. And also, I am starting to, because of the pandemic, I was not able to connect physically with dog parents and the dog community. So I'm going into states that are Afropolitan's not present. So I just recently did a bluegrass festival in Tennessee, which was exciting. I will be in Whiting, Indiana, a few dates in July and August.
Right, and doing the pop-up shops, right?
Yes, okay. I will be vending at some cool festivals. And let me tell you, when they look at those collars, they go, I've never seen anything like it. Like, I know, you're gonna have to come and you're gonna have to spruce those dog collars up.
yes, we are taking it from the norm that you see to giving the dogs, the pups, some nice fashion. So I can't wait to see. So everybody, make sure you check out the dates for her pop-up shop. They are scrolling across the bottom. So you did mention that you're going to start doing things for cats. The kittens need some fashions too now.
They do. So currently now, the kittens can wear our extra small bandanas, but I'm in the process now of prototyping a collar for the cats. They're very small and tedious, and so I don't want to take away the quality of the collars. And so I'm in the current phase of prototyping those for the cats. But we do have bandanas for the cats.
Okay. So all my cat lovers. Yes.
Yes. And I do have a few cats that actually are part of Afropolitan. I call them Afropolitan citizens.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So do you have one dog, or you have multiple dogs, or?
So I do have one. I have Zulu, and Zulu needs a sister. So I am once I can kind of get still and get some more time that I'm able to train another puppy, I'm going to give Zulu a sister, because I think two is better than one. So if it was up to me, I'll have three, but
watch out, Zulu. You won't
right
around.
Right. We'll see how he reacts when there's another one in tow. So hopefully by next year there will be another one on the scene. I have to think a really cool name.
Yes, because Zulu is an awesome name. I love that name, by the way. So I know you mentioned, we were talking, and you have a grant that you're working on, or?
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know this, but her name is Ellie Talks, like Ellie Talks, Ellie Money Talks. But she's on Instagram, and I've actually been following her for about 7 months. And she is a young Black woman that has been spreading the news about entrepreneurship, helping small business owners get business credit and establishing, just with her knowledge. And she actually reached $1 million within her first 10 months. And then she just reached $2 million in her business. I mean, she's very inspirational. So I just said, let me just tap in. Look, she knows more. I'm an educator, and I know that I don't know everything. So I'm going to tap into those that do. And so she has these programs where she talks about business grants. And so,
wow.
I actually, said, let me pay for this course, and let me get this knowledge. And so I've just been sifting through and picking out grants that seems like it could benefit Afropolitan, and we align with that grant.
I love that. I love that, because that's the only way that we can help our community, is by sharing the knowledge, stepping out on faith, becoming entrepreneurs. And that's exactly what you did. Because when you talk about being an educator, usually that's a very safe career. It's very by the book. You just continue to move up in your career if you want, or you stay in the classroom, whatever. But for you to take that big leap of faith and become an entrepreneur, what has been one of the biggest lessons you've learned in this experience?
Oh my goodness. You definitely have to have resilience.
Yes.
Some days they're really good days, some months are good months, and then some months are not. But you have to really have resilience, and you really have to believe in yourself and believe in your dream. Believe in your dream so much that people think that you're crazy for having that dream.
Yes.
So the resilience, like you said, the pandemic was just for small business owners. And I have to say, I was a little late to the game with the whole grants. I didn't understand really how that worked. And now I'm trying to kind of see what I can come up with and help leverage and expand my business, because hopefully, by next year, I will be able to provide summer internships for high school students, college students through this Afropolitan business.
I love it. I love it. So, just kudos to you and all that you're doing. Like, I love that you talk about doing the research and doing your homework and really taking the time to build and groom, no pun, your business. So I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs watching this could take a lot of great gems that you dropped today. But I always have to do this with my guests. I have to do some fun fact questions, right? Because we want to get to know you. We want to know Tanita. So, Tanita, what is your favorite TV show?
Oh my goodness. You know what? My favorite TV show is, I have to say, A Different World. I still watch it. still watch it. I'm an
Yes.
HBCU grad, and oh my
Oh
God,
yes.
I still watch A Different World.
That is a great choice. Okay, that will never be a bad choice. Please understand.
Never.
That's a great choice. What is your favorite food?
Oh my goodness, I cannot decide. I mean, if it's a Ghanaian dish, my favorite is a okra stew. If it's an
Oh,
Yeah, if it's American dish, well, my favorite would be hot wings.
oh yes. Okay.
Hot
Now
wings.
this girl loves a little hot wing. A little, that's my jam. So okay, we can go out and have some hot wings together. If you could travel, you've already been to Ghana, but if you could travel
Mhm.
anywhere else in the world, where would it be?
I would love to do Madagascar.
Oh
I would love to do
yes.
Madagascar. That is actually on my bucket list. I've never seen the Indian Ocean,
Oh.
so I've got to get to Madagascar. I really do. And Mauritius, that's
Okay.
another island on in Africa. I
Mm.
love islands. I love water.
Yes,
I
clearly.
love
Yes, yes, yes. And you love the motherland, and I love that.
I love it.
I
My
love that.
my travels from here within the next 3 years will just be in Africa. There
Yes.
are so many countries to explore, so I will be in Africa for the next 3 years.
Girl,
Travel.
take me with you, okay? I'm trying to
Yes,
get in your luggage because
and they will love you. They will love
so
you.
so far we're gonna eat us some wings, watch some your favorite show, and we're going to Africa. I'm down for that. But we
Yes.
gotta get this one last question in. What is your favorite wine?
Oh, my favorite wine is Cabernet
Woo!
Sauvignon. Yes, it's a red wine, and you're really not supposed to drink it during summertime, but I drink it year round. It's my favorite wine, and I love South African red wine.
Oh,
A really good. They have really good wines. I love South African wine. It's delicious.
she just put us up on something. So now, me and my Sagittarius sister, we're gonna have us some wine, and she gonna school me on all of Africa because I clearly need to book a flight. Seriously.
You do. You do. You do.
Well,
And come
thank
stay
you.
with me too when you do. You'll have such a good time.
Don't say no, you didn't say nothing but a word. I will be there. But thank you so much, Tanita, for joining us today. Let everybody know one more time where they can follow you, get all of your merchandise, and check out your pop up shops.
Okay, everybody. Afropolitan at Afropolitan on Instagram and Facebook. And I'm also on TikTok. So I've dived into the TikTok world, which is actually pretty fun. And then you can check out my online shop at www.afropolitan.com. And I will be chatting with dog parents in Indiana for two July dates and two August dates. So I can be there and we can just chat up about all kind of things.
I love it. I love it. You guys check my girl out. Go to afropolitan.com to get all of her dates and make sure you follow her on social media. Thank you so much, Tanita, for
Thank you
joining
so
us.
much, Kiki. You're the best.
All right. Thanks.
Bye bye.